Hello YouTube. I'm going to do a reading now for a client, and my client knows her name, so I'm not going to say it on here. Now, she said that she's so confused, she's in a bad place right now, and this is due to a relationship that she's recently split, and she wants to know, will she hear from this person again, and will this person show any remorse? Okay, and this is to do with a relationship. So, right now, this is me talking to my client. I'm going to do a relationship reading first of all, and then we'll dig into the other questions after. Because it was the way the reading was requested, I'm going to just talk as if you are now sitting in front of me. So I'm going to go with the flow and just see how things go. But the first thing I'm going to do a relationship reading now, and between you and the other person in this relationship, even though you're not currently together. So first things I get, before I even start looking at the cards, I do question when someone says, will I hear from this person, will they show any remorse? So for them to show for you asking, will they show any remorse, makes me think, well, you're expecting them to be sorry for something, but you still wanting to know if you're going to hear from this person. Now, put all the spiritual stuff aside. Person to person, that sounds like you're selling yourself short, and it just says a lack of self-confidence, and that's not even going to the spiritual side. So I think that's what your girly friends will be telling you anyway. Right, so I'm going to start on to the relationship reading now. Also, I want to apologise for the really bright background. The sun's shining, and I'm trying to record this without, I've got a light on me at the moment as well, trying to get the right balance so I don't silhouette out. So, okay, I digress. You in this relationship just has so much love to give. It is beautiful. Your cup of love is just overflowing with so much joy and happiness. Okay, as I get that, I just see that, as I'm seeing you with this happiness, I just saw a black cat there, and I with you as you're going through this love, I see a black cat just sitting there with you, which is lovely. So anyway, you've got this great love, this energy flowing through in this relationship. So that immediately telling me that you are committing in this relationship, and it's pure love. I'm not getting any nastiness, any deviant plans up your sleeve while you're doing this. It just feels all pure out of love, and that's what's coming across at the top of this relationship. So as I look further into how you are, there is I feel this person, you are sort of unearthing an energy within your ex-partner. I feel you seem to be digging at something, and I don't know whether you're conscious of this, but it feels that you are in this relationship. I feel you digging, and it's like when you get a placid animal and you dig and dig and dig, and this can provoke a placid animal to react, and it can be quite aggressive. So I'm picking up from you, this is like this, you're digging and digging in this relationship to this other person, and because of this digging, it might be because you're trying to get at something, but I'm picking at you digging, and it's causing this person to react in a way that they wouldn't do if you just let sleeping dogs lie. Now, I'm not saying you should leave sleeping dogs lying there, but it's how you're coming across in this relationship. I'm not saying whether you're right, I'm not saying whether you're wrong. I'm just saying what's coming up in this reading to give you an outsider's perspective spiritually on how this relationship's going. So deep down, you just want to be the loving woman in the relationship. You want to take care of this person. You want to put build things with this person, and it's such a lovely thing. It's even, you have long-term plans with this person. I see this vision of, you get the young couples when they start together and they have things, they save up and they put, I think it's the term is they put things in the bottom drawer, saving up for their future, and not financially when they put things away. And I see you sort of in your mind planning things as if, that would be handy for us in the future. Even like looking at properties and stuff, that would be nice. So you, deep down, you have these long-term goals. On top, you're just flowing with love. Beautiful. There is this you digging away, and I don't think you're doing it in this nasty way, but there's something with you in this relationship is prodding, and I feel that isn't helping. Now there's a reason for you digging, and I don't know why yet. I might have come up with the answers, I don't know, but at the moment that's what's happening. Okay, now your partner, ex-partner, I feel is at the end of his tether. I feel he's been pushed to the limits, as if he can't. It feels like I just can't do this anymore. It feels like the frustration from this person, like I just can't do this anymore. And I get this person asking for help as well. It's just so frustrating, and I just feel this person, I just can't do this anymore, and that feels so strong from this person. Now, where I feel you was, I felt you prodding at this person. Remember I said earlier that I feel you digging away at this person, and sort of awakening the sleeping lion. Now, this person likes their space, and I think it's a bloke thing. I mean, what you see behind, this is my man cave. I like to escape in here. So I getting from your part, this person likes their own space. There's lines that this person likes to draw around, and they like their own space, their retreat. I mean, at the back there you see my guitar. I sit and I chill and I play my music, and I feel this is very similar to your partner, stroke ex-partner, likes their own space, and they like to draw a line saying, this is me, and I don't want you to dig into this. Now this feels very personal space. So when you're digging, I feel you're going into this person's personal space, and it's reacting, and they don't like it. So deep down, this person, I can see why you love this person. Deep down, this person wants to work hard and build up things for the future. There's great solid foundations. Where I said I see you putting things in your bottom drawer, planning for the future, I get this person in his mind, he's quite willing to work hard to build up for his future. Brilliant. So you've got a lovely balance between you. The only thing is, you're digging at times when this guy wants his personal space. Let's have a look at the energies between you. You two have the potential to move forward in a positive way, but it has to be very conditional. It will only, the balance between you two to work, other outside influences can't get involved, and it has to be like a very unique cocktail. The image I'm being shown, have you ever been out for a curry and at the end of the night they offer you that the Calypso coffee where the milk sits on top, and that with the milk, like a float of coffee where the milk sits on top of the coffee and the two separate? And what they do, they put loads of sugar in the bottom for the milk to sit on top, and providing they do that extra work, the coffee works. Now with you two, providing there's your own special environment without any other impurities, any other outside influences, it works. But there's also, it feels controlled, a very controlling. It works providing things are very heavily controlled, and that's what I'm picking up with you guys. So it can work, but it feels in a very controlled environment without any other outside influences. So I hope that's given you some insights to this relationship. So you just giving so much love. Deep down you're planning, you just see a future with this person. You think your partner is deep down the person to wants to work hard to plan for the future, set goals. Brilliant. Where the issue is, I feel you chipping away at this person when this person wants his own personal space, and that's where there's a problem. This person, as a bloke, is saying, I just can't do this anymore. I'm pushed to my limits, and I feel this person is just being pushed and pushed. Now, I don't know whether that's you digging at this person when he wants his personal space, but that's what's happening. And I don't know why you're prodding for something. There's something deep down within you asking for more questions. When this person says, this is my space, I need my space, I feel you going into that, and that's when there's a problem. The energy between you, as I said, works fine providing it's very controlled and there's no other outside influences, and then it would work. Things seem to flow. But apart from that, it feels like the milk and the coffee would curdle and it just wouldn't work. Okay, so I hope that's given you some kind of a idea on how your relationship is from a spiritual view outside. So let's have a look. Just bear with me for a minute. I'll start shuffling these cards. I know you wanted to know, what was the other question? Will I hear from him? Will he show remorse? Okay. The will I hear from him is like a yes or no question. And when you do tarot reading, to force tarot cards to say yes or no is not giving anyone a chance to explain. Have you ever seen those films where people are put on the witness stand and when they get questioned and they have to say yes or no, and they don't want to just say yes or no because they have other things they want to explain why it was a yes or why it was a no. And that's the same when you do tarot reading. You shouldn't just force the tarot to say I want a yes or a no. So the first question I'm going to ask is, you wanted to know, will I hear from him? Under what grounds? I'm going to ask the tarot. Under what grounds will you hear from this person? Okay, I feel this is going to be out of curiosity. I don't think if there is going to be any kind of communication from this person, it feels very much like a Facebook browse. When you start browsing through and you look and you say, oh, I wonder what they're up to, and then they make that next move to text, WhatsApp or anything like that. And I feel that's going to be the connection this person's going to make. It's going to be browsing through your Facebook. You know, when you have that stalk and you browse through to see what this person's been up to, and I feel that's going to be the thing to make this person contact you. That's going to be the reason. So it's going to be down to whatever's on your Facebook or to make whether this person's going to react, but this person is going to be browsing. That's what I'm picking up from that. Okay, that's that question, and we have one more. Will he show any remorse? Well, I don't know exactly what's gone on, but thinking back to the relationship reading I just gave, there was, I hate to keep using this, you prodding at him in his personal space, and I feel that's what's happened. But anyway, so will he show any remorse is what you want to know. But so I'm going to ask, rather than will he show any remorse, how does this person feel? This person's angry. This person feels unjustified. What's happened is this person feels, I reacted because I had to react the way I did. There was a reason for me reacting this because of other circumstances that happened. So this person had to react the way he did. It was a gut reaction. It just, like more, I don't really want to use the term a knee-jerk reaction, but it's just how this person's character is. Well, if that happens, then I'm going to do this. That's what's happened here. So remorse isn't, there's not remorse. This person's angry about the position this person was put in, and they reacted that way. So it's not remorse. This person's angry for what's happened to them. That's how they're feeling. Okay. As it's third parties, I can't dig too much in, but you wanted to know, these are the questions you wanted to know. So I hope I did manage to answer the questions and give you some insights. But again, if you, well, I don't want to keep repeating myself. You can just press rewind on this or scroll back, whatever you want to do to get to hear things again. But I do hope I managed to give you some kind of comfort, some answers to the questions that may be running around in your head, and to see things from a different perspective. As with all readings, nothing is set in stone. You have the possibilities to change how things are. So the control is with you. I'm only picking up the energies of what's previously happened. What happens from now on is totally down to you. It's in your hands. But I do thank you very much for asking me to read for you and putting the trust in me, and I hope that I did manage to give you the comfort and reassurance you was looking for. So many thanks and many blessings.